Horizons by G.L. Pease. This is in English. We will be smoking it out of our C pipe. All right. This has Virginia, Latakia, and Orientals, I believe. Latakia, Virginias, and Orientals. Yep. Let's get it opened on up. Okay, smelling it through the paper, it's very smoky. Also, this is number 3 of the Zeitgeist collection, and this is still available everywhere. And also, you know, I was looking the other day, the last one, I think it's Ellipsis Flake, is available on, I don't know which one it was, but one of the websites had it. It was either, it's definitely not Smoking Pipes, but it might have been Watch City or Boswell. Anyways, I saw it, so if you search for it, you'll be able to get it. That's going to be the next tobacco after this. All right, it's just smoky is all I smell right now. And then the paper on top is the same writing as all the other ones, so I'm not going to bother reading it. It's very, very smoky. You do smell a little bit of raisins in there. But it's like smoky. It's kind of like a liquid smoke. It is flakes. It's moist. You do get it's raisins that you smell, but it's you do get like a sweet out of there also. All right, let's get it loaded on up. So we'll take a few of these, and it is very moist. Like it, my fingers are a little bit sticky. Yeah, like you could even smell the smoke from this far away. So it's very, very smoky. All right, the dry draw is raisins and wood. And you do get the smoke, but it's not as, you can't really, it's not like how it smells. It's weaker than how it smells. And it's a bit sweet. All right, let's get it lit on up. Very, very pleasant initial light. It smells like, it kind of smells like wood burning. It tastes like the pencils though on the initial light. It's very mild on the initial light. You do get like a grass in there on the, because this is almost out now, so you're getting kind of like a grass. But the initial light is mostly the pencil, and it's the it's like a smoky wood that I smell in the air. All right, let's get it tamped. Okay, so I keep thinking like powdered sugar, but I think it's more of a sweet dough that I'm smelling. But when I relit it and did the initial puff, I was thinking powdered sugar. It's definitely some type of sweet smell that I'm getting. And after I was doing it for a while, I'm starting to think it's more of a dough that I'm smelling. It has just a tiny, tiny bit of spice on it. Yeah, and when you're puffing and breathing through your nose, it is a dough that you're getting. The pencils are still very evident. Okay, and then on your retrohell, it's kind of florally. It's like a floral pencil on your retrohell. And then if you haven't watched any of my other videos, the pencil that I'm talking about is like when you're sharpening a pencil and you smell the shavings, that's what it is. That's what I describe as pencil. And you do get grass, so it's an earthy tobacco. The aftertaste, it's not a strong aftertaste. But it kind of gives you like a film in your mouth. Like I kind of got a film, like a slimy film filling in my mouth right now. It doesn't taste bad though. It's like a sweet pencil that's in the air. Hold on, I think my wife's up, so we'll get her to give us a room note. I'm gonna guess that it's a pleasant room note. Hang on. The more you puff at it, the spicier it gets, but it's very manageable.
Smoky. Not indoor. I can't place it. It's not bad.
You smell like burning wood or grass?
Yeah, that's it. Burning
wood?
Yeah.
Or
wood.
grass?
Not grass, burning wood.
But it smells good, just not inside, or it smells bad?
No, it smells good, but not inside because then my house would smell like burning wood. So you know what it smells like? Like if we had a fireplace.
Okay.
Yeah, like we had a
All
fireplace.
right, thank you.
Hey.
Okay, so the non-smoker says that it smells like burning wood. I'm sitting in it, and you do smell a smoky, but it's more of that I'm smelling. I was smelling dough earlier, but now I'm just smelling pencils. But regardless, it's not an inside smoke, but it is pleasant. So she was saying that if you smoked it inside, it'll smell like a fireplace, but like your house is on fire. You know, every once in a while I get pine also. All right, this has some writing on the back of it, so let's see what it says. I don't have my glasses though, so bear with me. Horizons, an artfully contemporary medium-bodied English mixture. Horizon combines exquisite Turkish Latakia with matured red Virginias, a touch of bright flue-cured leaf, and a delightfully spicing of exotic orientals. Pressed and sliced into enticing flakes, Horizon offers a harmonious profile of rich smoky notes, yes, with a gentle sweetness and captivating spice. Yes and yes. So we do get the sweetness, and it is spicy, and it's smoky. So we're getting everything that it's supposed to be, with a few extras in there. Yeah, when you apply flame to it and puff at it, it's very sweet, doughy smelling. You kind of need it hot though to get that. And I'm thinking that powdered sugar again. So I think sweet, like dough is more accurate, but I do kind of get a powdered sugar just every once in a while though. I think the dough is more accurate, but you do kind of get a powdered sugar in there. And the faster you puff at it, the spice kind of engulfs your whole entire tongue. Like if you're doing it slow, it's just like the middle of your tongue, but if you puff at it fast, your whole tongue is spiced. All right, let's get this book started because I think we're about half. So this pipe is so small it's very hard to tell, because even when you tamp this pipe, the ash kind of stays towards the top. But I think from where the heat is on my thumb, I think we're at halfway point. So we're gonna get this book started. Excuse me. All right, so we are doing GLTs, Horizons, and this is the third tobacco in the Zeitgeist collection. And it has Virginia's, Latakia, and Orientals, and there are no flavorings on it. The cut is a flake, and the tin notes I was getting smoky and raisin, and a little bit of sweet. You kind of get a sour smell in there also, but it doesn't taste sour. Kind of sour a little bit. Right now I'm going to say that it's mild, and the room note is pleasant, but it's not inside. It is moist. It is in a tin. We are using our C pipe, and we will get to the rating and taste in a little bit. Okay, so when I was getting it going again, this pipe is small, so it's very close to your nose, but I was smelling ammonia, so. But once it starts getting going again, it's more pencil-y. But, I mean, it is more pencil-y, but I can, this is past the halfway mark, and this is a small pipe, don't forget, but you do keep getting the ammonia. But it's not like every hit. It's I wouldn't say it's a problem, but it's every once in a while you'll get that ammonia smell. It's a very pleasant aftertaste, but it's kind of a little bit, there's no ash coming through here, by the way, but it's kind of the aftertaste, I would describe it as ash, really. I would describe it as you're eating ash. Ash, A-S-H, not ass. And it's still a little bit spicy, but it's kind of turned into a very light sour on there. So when you're puffing, it's not as spicy as it was towards the beginning, and it's more sour now. It's like an ashy tobacco that you taste in your mouth. And your retrohel now, towards the beginning it was flowers. Now it's kind of like a piney pencil. And it kind of smells more piney now also. Especially when you're puffing and breathing through your nose. All right, I think we're about at the quarter mark, quarter to go. So we'll start getting this filled out. All right. So for sure you're getting the English in there. So it's a pencil and it's smoky. And in the beginning, it was a cross between powdered sugar and like a sweet dough. More of a sweet dough than a powdered sugar, but I did get the powdered sugar every once in a while. It's very piney and pencil-y towards this bottom. And it was more florally though at the top. So, and that was on the retrohel. It's like an ashy tobacco taste. And you get the grass and the burning wood. And now it's more sour, but it's just a little bit sour. but it was spicy towards all the way till the bottom of the middle. All right, we'll write more if we get more. We might be at the bottom of this already. I might have waited too long to fill out that book. Let me check the time. We're at 30 minutes, so I think we might be at the bottom of this already. But anyways, with the little tiny bit of smoke in there, it is very sour. And very piney, very, very piney. Like more pine than pencil now. All right, we're gonna get it cleaned out just in case, because I don't want to burn this pipe. Yeah, it's looking like we're at the bottom. So we did have a tiny bit of, just a tiny bit. Like I wouldn't even call this tobacco. There's a tiny bit of tobacco, but it looks like it might have just been the side that wasn't burning. So we were for sure at the bottom of this. All right, well, there's no smoke wafting off of there, so I can't tell you what the ash smells like, but today we did Horizons by Pease, and this is the third one out of the Zeitgeist collection, and we smoked it out of our C-pipe, and I would give this a 4 out of 5. It's very tasty. So if you like Englishes, for sure you're gonna like this. The spice on it is very, very mild. I would call this a mild smoke also. The sour, if you like sour stuff, it's more towards the end. I would probably say this is more of a spicy smoke than a sour smoke. But you do get dough, you do get a sweet smoke, so like a burning wood, I would say, with little subtle sweetness notes in there, like you could smell the sweetness in the air. Virginia people, you do taste dough, but it's more English. So if you're an English person, you'll for sure like this. If you're a Virginia person only, probably not. You probably won't, because you do get the dough in there, but it's definitely an English that has Virginia in it. You know what I'm saying? All right, anyways, we've got one more of these to do, which is Ellipsis Flake, I believe. And they are still available on a couple websites. Well, one website for sure. And of course you can get it on Tin Bits, but you know, Tin Bits, sometimes you get steals on Tin Bits, but a lot of times people are just trying to rip you off. So I would go check, I think it was Boswell's or Watch City. I would go check those places first if you want to get that last blend. That's the newest also, by the way. This one is still available everywhere, I do believe. So you can still pick this one up. I definitely try it. It's pretty tasty. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and bye.